You know, many times, many women have been in narcissistic relationship, abusive relationship for decades. And God is rescuing you in now. But the rescue is not going to become easy. You have to make a very, very tough decision. You have to be bold enough, and you have to be prayerful. You have to be obedient to the voice of God. I'm telling you, my sister, if you have been in a relationship, if you have been in a job, if you have been in a marriage that has been very abusive, God is rescuing you. The children, the daughters, let me speak about the women. The daughters of God are being vindicated. The daughters of God are being restored. The daughters of God are giving, God is giving them back their power. God is giving them back everything that was stolen from them. When you were young, you went through a very traumatic life. Maybe you come from a very toxic family, a family that abused you, rejected you, and all that. And when you came into the society, when you went to school, when you went to university, you attracted all the people that were drawn to you are all abusers. Your friends, everything that you went through has been negative, and you're asking yourself, why am I the one? Am I the only one going through this thing, or is it that only my life that is like this? No, my sister, you are not alone. All that you went through is not for nothing. God was teaching you. God was building your stamina. God was building authority through the things that you went through. Now, if you are in a marriage, if you are in a relationship, and you have stayed in that marriage or relationship for decades, and you are being abused, God is telling you to come out of that marriage. God is telling you to come out of that relationship. I know you have spent a lot of time, and God does not look at your age. God does not look at your age. Do not look at the time that you wasted. Do not look at the things that you've built. Do not look at the time that your time was not wasted. There was a lesson that you had to learn in that abusive marriage. There were things that you had to learn from that marriage. And when you come out of it, I promise you, my sister, you will succeed in ways that you cannot imagine. And I'm not encouraging divorce. I'm not encouraging separation. This message is not for everyone. This message is specific. When you listen to this, test the spirit, my sisters. Test the spirit, please, before you take any action. But I know that this message is for some group of women, because there are some women that have been in that have been living in a very very abusive and a very very painful situation. You are the one that is called to come out, and God is rescuing. God has already aligned for you everything that you need in your next life. The people, the business partners. Now is the time that you take everything that you had closed in the closet, the gifts, the talents, the business that you started, that you never finished or you never continued. Because when you are in such toxic relationships, when you are in an abusive marriage, there is a way that the man does to your spirit, usually destroys your spirit, that you do not have even any interest to continue with what God has called you to do, because that is what they want. They want to totally damage you. They are after your soul. The narcissistic men are after your soul. They are after your spirit. They know that you are a gifted woman. They know that you are a gifted lady. They know that you carry a very, 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 very high anointing. That is why the devil assigned them to stop you from fulfilling God's purpose. But I know it has taken long, 20, 30, 50, 10 years. But God is calling you to come out there. I do not want to hear any lady that has lost their lives because they have been in an abusive relationship, because everywhere in the internet God is speaking through his prophets that ladies are being rescued, ladies are being restored. This is a time for you to reign. This is a time for you to shine. Do not fear. Do not fear, my sister, do not fear. This is a time for you to move to your next level. This is a time for you to move to your next level. This is the time for you to reign, to succeed in that idea that you have been thinking about it. That idea has been in your head. It has not come out of your head. That is what you are supposed to do now. You're going to succeed. I know maybe you have kids, you don't know where to start, but I'm telling you, what you have The thing that you have is that you are alive and you are healthy. Your children are alive and you are healthy. Start with what you have. You have something that you have been starting. You have something that you have been doing, but you have been keeping it behind so that you can do whatever the man or the husband is telling you to do to please him. Yet when you're pleasing him, when you're doing all these good things to him, he does not see. My sister, wake up and know that this is your time to succeed. This is not a prosperity message. This is a message from God. God is rescuing you. God is giving you a chance to build a life that you have always dreamed of. You have always dreamed of traveling. You have always dreamed of having these big businesses, good business. You have always dreamed of serving God. You have always dreamed of healing people, of serving God in ways your story is going to heal a lot of people. Come out. Your story is going to heal. Your story is going to bless a lot of women outside there. Know that you are blessed.